When you set a goal, you also set a timeline and inherently a pace. Maybe if your goal is a 10K, your pace for the first 3K might predict when you'll finish. For most other goals, the initial pace is slow. When writing a thesis or a major report, if you extrapolate the time it took to write the first 3 chapters as the time for 10 chapters, you might worry if you'll ever submit it. When starting a business, if you look at the time it took to get the first 3 big clients, you may worry that you'll be out of business before you reach 10. I want to remind you that progress is rarely linear, though we often expect it to be. I got this reminder when I set a goal that 10 months after surgery for a broken leg, I wanted to be on curling ice playing a game. My starting point was putting weight on my left foot and realizing that I couldn't stand up, yet alone walk. I expected to incrementally go further, faster, and more evenly between both legs a little bit every day. At the 3-month mark, I was walking around the block with rest breaks and using a cane. My distance wasn't increasing and my speed wasn't increasing, and an app that measured my reliance on the cane was showing I'd only dropped from 100% to 75%, which, if linear, meant I'd have the cane for another 9 months. But 4 weeks later, I quickly dropped below 50% and was off the cane a few weeks after that. My recovery curve was exponential. I had to rebuild muscles and nerves and stamina. Once most of that was ready, I suddenly saw the results I was looking for. The great analogy for this is bamboo. It spends years building a root system hidden from view. Once its roots are in place, sprouts start to appear above ground, and then they shoot up meters into the air in a matter of weeks. So if your goal is a certain job level or a gold medal, allow yourself to expect an exponential growth curve and trust that you are still moving forward early on, preparing for an amazing rise. So here's an exercise to strengthen this mindset. Today, list some of your goals. Then identify one that sparks a sense of impatience in you. Perhaps it's not happening fast enough. Through the week, put a little extra effort toward that goal, while also reminding yourself that the cumulative effect of that effort will be revealed later. At the end of the week, notice any change in how you feel about the journey toward your goal. I'm Ann Drummie, a leadership coach. I hope this tip helps you get moving in your career.